live on the air in front of a studio audience that has been held captive against their will. They don't know that yet, but it's happening.
They don't. How does a Saw movie go? It's like you wake up and the Saw guy's on the little TV, or does he ride it on his bike first? Like, how does that work?
It depends on how he's feeling that day.
Okay, got it.
I haven't watched all the Saw movies. All I know is that the first like 2 movies were like, you were a criminal, so now pass my death game, Death Trap, and then every movie past like 5 is like, yeah, I just like killing. It's just like, yeah, you can't escape the trap, so you know.
Yeah, you know. That's just kind of how the cookie crumbles. That's how the lemon curdles.
Crumbles for fucking the Saw traps.
I mean, cookies feels like appropriate stakes to the situation, right? We're cutting off our thumbs. It's a lot like when you drop your cookie in the oven and it burns.
I just mean, it's like, imagine that kind of guy in one of the traps. It's like, well, gosh golly, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. I didn't think I'd be in, I didn't see me being in a Saw trap, but I must have done something wrong to upset Mr. Jigsaw. I didn't mean nothing by it, none.
It's just like, it's giving a Flanders from The Simpsons. Is that his name?
Yeah. Well, that would be more of like, well, gosh diddly-oly.
Diddly-oly. Oh, diddly-oly, indeed.
That could be a good Halloween episode of The Simpsons.
So, putting Mr. Flanders in a Saw trap? I would agree with that.
I think so. Hey, that's because someone else took over Jigsaw and they didn't care about the people bettering themselves. Fucking spoilers. Jesus Christ. No. Yeah, but I'm like, I get that there's a narrative reason for it, but also, like, so? Like, that doesn't make it better. So, hey, Aniak. I interrupted you, Brie. What were you going to say?
I don't remember. Oh, I think I was going to say, so you know how, like, the Flanders, like, trope is a repeatable character in many adult TV shows. I was like, what if a Saw game with just that kind of guy?
Just all of them? Or
Just
all of them from other shows, like Ned Flanders, who had Teddy from Bob's Burgers.
Teddy from Bob's Burgers, right.
Well, gosh, Bob, I didn't know that I would be in some sort of saw trap. Bob, I gotta. Is that how he sounds?
Yeah, exactly like that. It's perfect.
I'm doing impressions today. Exclusively.
Exclusively doing impressions today. Fantastic.
You heard what the
Chat, as always, let us know how the audio is. Me compared to Bree, compared to the game audio.
Is about to end and everything, but does this story have anything to do?
Don't worry, all those sitcoms got like 4 new seasons confirmed.
No.
That's true.
No, we have to push on, guns blazing. Mio, what? Clearly something is bothering you with all
Why is
this.
fiction always trying to put us into therapy?
Listen, I'm not gonna speak on behalf of someone who's trying to turn every hang into a therapy session for no reason. I just don't think we should judge this kind of people. I think that some people are just born with therapy energy, and you just have to. It's fine. Just leave with it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Some people were created to be therapists, and you can tell this by the cadence of their voice. But you gotta be careful around these people because they can certainly draw some information out of you that, well, you're gonna be right for.
I wanted to tell you this. I have a couple stories about gaslighting, if you're interested.
Oh, gaslighting.
From my youth. Oh wait, hold on.
In and out of hospitals for a while now.
We're getting plot.
Started writing this as a way to kill
The
time
split's
in
opening
the
up.
waiting rooms.
Just been split. Split's opening up, huh?
With the whole financial situation. Can I say?
Oh, don't forget people to vote in the poll.
Medical care ain't cheap.
Would you rather be split or fiction? And the answer is split in half, Daddy, or I wish to not exist, Father.
Blaze away.
I like how she finally opened up, and then she was like, I didn't ask, though. Like, I don't want to hear about it. That's actually really rude of you to trauma dump here.
Who or what is that voice?
Interesting.
It's just the defense system
like
of this
that.
facility. Don't mind it.
I ran out of ammo.
Ooh, we could run out of ammo, huh? Okay.
Oh, well, just
good
for
to know.
just in the clip.
Okay. Oh, okay.
These guns are very user-friendly, even for a rookie.
The UX on these guns
There
is
are no
amazing.
rookies on this mission. In here, you're
It's
a
not bad.
super trained super soldier. Yes, sir.
I'm really liking that we're in an underwater lab. I think an underwater lab is one of the top 10 locations in any sci-fi game.
Oh, you're right, but also can I tell you my top 3 worst locations? And it's most specifically to start a game in.
Okay.
It's not exactly as relevant, but hold on. Trust me. So, number 1, if another game starts me in a fucking desert, I'm gonna lose my shit. Do not start your game with one of the most boring environments you could possibly have. It's the worst foot forward. I would say, actually, that's number 3. Number 2, Tundra. Because it's the exact same thing, but it's just snow instead of, like, desert. It's like, I get it. You want to show off how pretty the environment is. That's super cool. I'm so bored. Show me colors and, like, environments, please. And then number 1, the top thing of do not start your games here. Number 1 in the charts forever of all time. You don't start me in a fucking sewer. I don't care if my character is escaping from something. I'm in a goddamn sewer. Like, this shit sucks.
What about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? That's their home.
Yeah? Move.
Yeah.
Have they considered
relocate?
Moving?
Have they considered saving up enough down payment to put into a house?
A desert.
It's not that hard in today's economy.
A desert doesn't have stimuli, so you're forced to lock into the tutorial. That's fair. I disagree.
Yeah. Tundra, I agree with you. Sewer, I agree with you.
Desert, you have mixed feelings?
Well, desert's my favorite biome, so...
If it's later in the game, usually there's more shit going on. So I just say don't start with it.
Okay.
What if a dude wants to fight you on a motorcycle inside sewer? That's true. But that, again, that's if you started it. So we didn't start there. That was like the game finally opening up, I guess, kind of.
Splitting open?
Yeah. Spencer, while you're here, we should play Repo. I think it'd be fun. And I think we should invite my friend Bree, who's to the left of me.
Repo.
I've been watching so many Repo clips, most of them yours, and I would like to play more.
That's where we are. And the source is all the way up at the top.
It looks fun.
It looks really fun, yeah.
Bree, did I ever tell you the time I told my school that I cut off 3 of my fingers?
No, tell me about it.
It's an all-timer. That's a Wrath of Zalis classic.
This is a gaslighting moment?
Yes. But also just, like, not really gaslighting in that, like, it's not believable or anything, but performed with such confidence and so much, why would I do that? Like, why would anyone lie about this? That's just, like, people believe me.
Okay.
So, this is going to date me a lot, and that's okay. But when I was in, I think, 9th or 10th grade, I was on Facebook one night. So Facebook, you probably don't have one. Facebook is a social media site for older people.
Thank you for explaining.
It's really just filled with a lot of AI now, and not much else.
Classic.
But it was just one night, just being a shit stir. I just made a status, and all it said was, "Just got back from the hospital," and I was like, "That'll be good." Just stirring the pot, just being a I'm in 10th grade, I need attention, please, kind of person. Please seek me by validation, or I need validation, which I can only get by people acknowledging my existence.
Right.
So I did that, and then within, I'm not kidding, 3 minutes, like very, very fast, people were like 10 different people were like, "Oh my god, what happened? Are you okay?" And I was like, that was more and faster than I thought. It was like, and then I was like, this is the point where I'm like, okay, I can just be like, just kidding, lol. Like, just a goof.
Just being random, because that was the age of randomness.
Oh, I think we gotta rotate. Yeah. Just like, yeah, it was basically just like lol, random, JK, and they, but then I was like, okay, listen, I know this is a little bit bigger than I was expecting, and this is already kind of blown up a little bit. God damn it, we needed one more.
I didn't really get it. Okay. Yes, and
so, but then instead of the normal reaction, which would have been like, okay, I should probably pull this back, my reaction was, okay, it's a Facebook status, it's not live chat, I have some time to get my story straight. So it's just like, it's really like
doubling down.
Reflecting on it, I'm like, that is not the correct reaction to that. Like, I should have just been like, oh, I should take it back. But instead, I was like, okay, here's what we're going to do. And so I created a backstory. And I was like, yeah, I just heard, I just got back from the hospital. When I was, I went to, I was just, how did I gotta remember the exact details of the story. I still kind of know it. But it's, at this point, is many, many years old, so. But,
yes.
I think what happened, what I was like, so what happened is I went to, grab something from the car, and my mother had hung the keys up, like, next to the sink, because it was just, like, in, like, the kitchenette area, and I went to, these are a Final Fantasy VII villain, what the fuck? And I was like, I went to grab the keys, accidentally knocked them into the sink, and so I was like, oh, I gotta grab, like, I could tell that they were just, like, in the drain, I've gotta grab them. And I was like trying to reach down, I could like kind of feel them, but I couldn't really get the good visual that I needed. And so I went to hit the light switch, and it wasn't the light switch. This is the part where people who grew up with a garbage disposal know what I'm saying. Which is, I went to hit the light switch and accidentally hit the garbage disposal while my fingers were in the like sink. And I only turned it on for like a second, but it kind of roughed him up pretty bad, and I had to go to the hospital. I think we need to wait until it gets over on one of these pads.
This is complicated. It's got some timing sequencing happening. Where do we want to get him?
Let's get him right here.
Alright, tell me when. Oh, fuck
Almost.
me.
It was close. If you would just sit down. Oh.
Almost. Did it do some damage?
No. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Maybe we need specifically to do the match the color. He has a blue shield right now, so let's try and do this.
Alright, let me try.
That was on. Oh yeah.
Get him now. Keep shooting!
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Good idea. So, I'm sorry. You put your hands in a garbage disposal for a Facebook post?
Well, I put it in the sink, which has a garbage disposal in it.
And I'm just saying.
Well, I didn't actually do it. This is all a story.
Don't die. This is the story that you're crafting.
Yeah, and I wanted to make sure I got it right. I wanted it to be like believable, but also like ridiculous. And I think I nailed that. And so
Right.
there were some plot holes that some people discovered that I think are fair. Like,
Right.
why would you go back to school literally the next day? This happened on like a Wednesday night, and then you went to school on Thursday. And I'm like, all valid questions. I've already missed too much school this year. I can't afford to miss any more. It's not true.
Like that we're keeping it going.
I would miss school forever. Like, any excuse. It doesn't matter.
So crazy, dude.
So it's interesting you say that, Spencer. So now you had to walk around with bandages on your hand for the next week. So if we had bandages, that's what I would have done. What I did instead was much more inspired. I wore a winter glove in April on just one hand.
Are you serious?
Well, so what I said was like, there's bandages underneath it, but I like don't really want to show them, and like I need to like keep it contained so they don't like pick at it. So I'm wearing this glove instead. So I went into the next day, retold the story like 1,000 times to every different person who asked me, and just kept my arms stiff the whole day, and just like had the glove on, including through an hour and a half guitar class in the middle of the day.
Remarkable.
Just like held it there the whole day, including through a typing class, like for English, like we were typing up something, and I was like, yep. And then a lot of people asked me. I would say cursory survey, 90% of people ended up believing me. Again, specifically because he's really digging into this. Why would he lie about this? And I mean, it sounds somewhat within the it could happen in reality, I guess. Like,
That's insane. Wait, how old were you again?
I would have
some time
been 14 or 15, I think.
The fact that 14 and 15-year-olds believe this is crazy. I feel like they didn't cross-examine you hard
Bree,
enough.
teachers believe this.
Teachers!
Teachers believe
Adult
this.
people!
Not every teacher. Some of them were like, Nick is full of shit again. And I'm like, you right. But a lot of teachers did. to the point where the next day, so here's how this kept going. The next day, I went in. Oh, I see. You have to hit twice. Okay. The next day, I went in, and I'm just like, "Hey, everyone," and just waved. No bandage on, no glove. I was just like, "What do you mean?" "Oh, I don't think I did that. That doesn't sound right." I think you're making that up. It's like I think you might have been like confused or something. I'm not sure, but that wasn't me. But like in tongue in cheek, just being like, basically being like, obviously that was not true. You're an idiot for believing it in the first place. Now, a lot of people tried to walk it back after that and be like, I didn't believe you. And I'm like, you definitely believed me. I have so much respect for the people who are like, dude, I fully believed you. Like, I was fully 100% believed you.
They're just honest about it, you know?
Now, the blowback to this was I worked at a 7-Eleven in my hometown doing the overnight shift for 8 years. I did it right out of high school. And if you don't know someone particularly well, like you don't really know what their interests or their hobbies are, you don't really know how to like relate to them, you don't have a lot of conversation topics to grasp on, they'll just bring up something they remember you doing. And so for, I would say, 8 years, every time someone from my high school came in, they were like, Zalis, dude, do you remember that time? I'm like, how would I forget it? First of all, I did it. Second of all, like, it's crazy to think I would forget that. Like, actually insane.
The fact that, like, nobody's ever letting you forget that, too. Are you mostly, like, humiliated or proud?
Me? I feel a mixture. I'm annoyed that people bring it out to me a lot. Because I'm just sort of like, guys, just get a different topic, please. Like, I'm asking you to talk about literally anything else. I'd rather you ask me about the weather at this point. Because it would be the same people. Like, it would be like, yeah, Jake, I remember it the last 4 times you asked me about it. Like,
yeah, dude.
Nothing has changed.
I just want to make sure, dude.
So, like, I wish they didn't bring it up all the time. But, like, am I proud of it? Yeah. It's like one of the best gaslighting I've ever done. Like,
it's true, honestly. And the good thing about it too is this is the era where that would have been considered a prank. So you have a positive connotation and spin on it.
I was too early, I think. It's just like if I did it today, more people would have been like, "Good joke, Nick." I'd be like, "Thank you." I think at the time, the reason I know teachers believed it is that I had a science teacher who I did not have. Oh, we gotta make a hole for these to fall in. Oh shit! Wait, I fell in my own hole.
Oh no, we both died. Also, hi Morgan.
Hey Morgan. Why just hi to me, but good to see Bree again? What do you mean? What the fuck is this? I know what it means.
Strike him down.
What do you mean good to see me again? I don't have to keep my webcam on all the time.
I missed some of them. Ah!
Well, luckily that should be 2. Just got 1. But yeah, that's oh, we gotta turn them off.
Oh, okay. You mean we don't just infinitely throw balls into holes?
I mean, we can. We could do like one of those. You know how people on like TikTok and Instagram will do like they'll just like talk while there's like an infinite Minecraft course running in the background.
Yes, those are my favorite videos.
Of course they are. Like you know how people do those. We could do that, but just with this section while we like tell stories and just do it forever.
Okay, we got it.
Almost.
I never really had like a strong gaslighting story from school, but I did get catfished by one of my friends, which I feel like is infinitely more humiliating.
Wait, real quick. So I had one teacher who was a science teacher that I don't think I'd ever had, but like they knew who I was. Like they'd like met me before. I think they might have had like my little brother and sister at one point. And so like they knew I was part of the family, but they were basically like, they pulled me aside and was like, what you did was not okay. You can't lie to people like that. It's honestly really upsetting. And it's like, oh, just for what? Just for attention? And I think at the time I was like, at the time I was like, I didn't do it for attention. What do you mean? And like now going backwards, I'm like, I absolutely did it for attention. Like it's fine. I can admit that. It's okay. Like I won't crumble to dust if I admit it. But I think even thinking back to her, I'm like, what the fuck was her problem?
No, she was so serious. there are some memories that you have as like a child, and some adults, dude, they will take whatever the fuck you did so fucking seriously. They make you feel so bad about it for no reason. And just like relax. Oh hey, bumper cars.
Bumper cars.
Bumper cars.
Oh shit. Thank you.
There you go.
Oh shit. Wait.
Oh, hold on. After you. You know what? After you. I'm
you know
so
what?
sorry. After
Bree,
you go.
ladies first.
Oh my god, I'm so honored. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, dude, you know what this reminds me of? Beyblades.
Hello to the best stream I've seen. Love your stories. You and Bree are hilarious together. This game also looks amazing. Well, thank you very much. I agree. We are great.
We are great.
Very much. I hope you, maybe scroll back. You just missed a good story. I got a double jump. I don't know. This is my like kryptonite real quick. Hold on.
There's a lot going on here right now.
But yeah, you said you had a not quite. You said you got catfished by your friends.
I did. Yes, in I was like
in elementary school.
No, it was the turn of 6th grade. Okay, this era for me was like Gmail was primarily what the kids were using to chat with each other. Facebook was also popping off.
I feel so
Are we
old.
paused?
I feel so old. Gmail, that's how you talked. Gmail didn't exist when I was in 6th grade.
What do you mean it didn't exist?
It's email. For a couple more years. I mean, it was different email. Listen, what you don't understand, and if Spencer's still here, he'll relate with me, and I don't think anyone else will. Back in my day, there was AOL Instant Messenger, okay? You don't know the origins. Anyway, continue. Gmail did stun lock me for a second.
Yeah, so, by the way, I kind of... If anybody wants to share what platform their first email account was on,
please
I'd be
do.
interested.
What was your first? Well, my first email was Yahoo, and then I've been using the same Gmail like forever. AIM was the best. Hell yeah. It's very stressful.
That was very stressful, dude.
Well, being in first is even more stressful.
Okay. We get it. You have a lot of pressure on your shoulders.
No, because I can't see you, so I don't know if you're like aiming. I'm like, I'm just gonna hit this wall.
I got nothing else to do, buddy.
That's fair.
Parks, aren't you?
Yahoo. My audience skews older, apparently.
I prefer to wait next to the ride,
Apparently.
holding everyone's stuff.
Yahoo's respectable.
Poor Dad.
My mom had a
I
Yahoo
forced
account.
him to go with me like 100 times.
That doesn't make it better.
Oh, well,
That's so much worse. That's so mean.
no. He got so pale and
That would be like me being like, oh yeah, my 6-year-old nephew talks on Gmail.
Oh my god. Constantly, I have to refrain at work from being...
I think you gotta lean into it. It's so much funnier.
There are some coworkers where I really badly want to say like, oh, my dad's really into that too. Like, and that'll really mess with them.
That would wither me. And she's like, no.
Oh my god. Okay, anyways, the catfishing story. I was in 6th grade, and we were all chatting on Gmail at the time. And one of my friends, who I'm no longer friends with, but I'm best friends with her sister still to this day.
Interesting.
Oh, that's you. She, had told us that she had met somebody. First of all, we're middle schoolers, okay? So let's keep that in context. She told us she had met somebody when she was in Seattle, and she got their email account. And so what she would do is there was like this email account that she would email with or chat with.
Wait. Let's go this way.
Which way?
I thought that was going to the side story. The side story is
Oh,
over
that's a
here.
mini game.
Yeah.
Okay. And so she would chat with them because we'd use the Gmail chat option, but we never used like a Gmail like call option. It was always just chatting. And so we were G-chatting, and she would put us in these group chats with this email account, and then she'd have the email account like specifically say like things that we liked and like tried to like appeal to us basically. And it was crazy because she was like literally like using like psychological warfare on us. And then one day at school she was like, just kidding guys, like I made it up. And it was so crazy because we were staying there like, what the fuck, dude? That's like deeply fucked up, right?
It's good to know the kids are alright, because I think that did happen a lot on AOL Instant Messenger, where people would just like make a fake account, pretend to be a different person, and it was just one of your friends, pretending to be a completely person.
The tight run.
What was crazy is with the specific intention of like trying to get you attached to somebody. That was what's crazy.
That's pretty messed up.
Why? Are you scared?
It did remind me.
Scared?
I had
Me?
I had a friend, I would say acquaintance. I think he mellowed out later, but he was kind of a dickhead at times, so like acquaintance. But he made a MySpace page for our vice principal in middle school.
Okay.
Now MySpace had already been falling out of style by that point, so it's like I think that's part of the charm of why he was able to do it. But he made one, and I think it was the vice principal at the time was Miss Bastoni, and the MySpace name was like Crazy Bastoni or something like that. And it was like just like absolutely what a middle schooler would think like an adult woman would like make her MySpace about. But it was like really messed up, like not at all good, and he almost got expelled for it because she found it, or someone like told her about it, and that she got so mad. She was like, "I want him gone."
Seriously?
And he almost got expelled. I think he got suspended for 2 weeks. I think he had an in-school suspension for one of them with her and only her. Which I'm like, just kill me.
What do you think she was interrogating him about? Like,
can you imagine how uncomfortable that would be? Even if they said nothing, like I would be like, I would rather die. No. Please don't do this to me.
Dude, that's funny because we had parody pages for like our favorite teachers all the time, like on Twitter specifically. We'd have like private like Twitter accounts that were just like quotes from our like favorite teachers that we like to make fun of.
I'm so glad you said Twitter. I have another story about Twitter and teachers. I think it was for our senior prank, or one of our senior pranks. They went and a couple of the girls. First of all, there were 2 senior pranks involving female teachers, one of which I think is bad and they got punished and should have been, where they like took ketchup and like sprayed it on the teacher's door. And then like wrote like slut in it, and I was like, that's too much.
Ooh,
that's not. I don't like that. Now the one I do like is they took I think she was an English teacher, but I forget like what her like discipline was. I think it might have been like communications or something. But they found her Twitter, which was not protected, and they printed all of her most mundane and stupid tweets and taped them all across her room, like put every single one covering
funny.
the walls.
That's
I
good.
would be mortified. I would be like,
that is so deeply funny. Like,
it's just so insulting. Like,
the psychological intelligence that requires to know how hilarious that would be.
This is why I think it's so fun. Like high schoolers specifically, and junior high to the same extent, you are smart enough to have like intelligence and like to be aware of the world, but you haven't developed proper empathy yet. So you will do some of the cruelest, meanest, pinpointing shit like to hit people in the most painful and hurtful way possible, and like just be like, I don't even know about it. It's fine. Like,
I'm dead, dude. Holy fuck. Yeah, I don't hang out with like middle schoolers because I don't know any. And what I mean when I say that is like I don't have any family with kids of like that age group, or like who have had kids in that age group for a long time. So I'm a little out of touch with the middle school community. But I feel if I were to ever run into them, I would be in a little bit of trouble.
listen, here's what I'll say, and I'm just gonna be completely honest about it. If I see kids that look like they're in high school or middle school, and there's, I would say, like 4+ of them, like if there's a lot of them, I'm crossing the street. I don't want to walk there. I don't want to hear a comment that I think about for like 10 years because it was so scathing. Like, I don't need to mess with that. It's simply not something I need to deal with.
Mind the gap. Oh, we have targets.
Oh shit.
I don't know what they're for though.
Oh.
Let's get a move on.
Oh
Wait.
escape.
Okay. We're fine. I thought it was like gonna keep going.
Oh, like a Disneyland. I know.
I thought we found a secret, but we didn't.
No secrets.
Chat, do you have any like any weird stories of like children in your school or children you've like heard of doing like some absolutely fucked up shit? Also, Twitter, I only know of X and Blue Sky. Ouch. Ouchies. Shit, wait. Shit. Wait, there we go.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Why is it all me? Uh-oh. Okay. All right, wait.
I don't think I can get that far.
I think you could have followed me.
Oh, okay. So I think we're gonna have to go together. You might be surprised. I know this is about split fiction, but...
Okay. I believe in us, though.
Okay. Ah!
So abrupt. Ah!
Is this where we're supposed to go? Is that it?
I think so. I mean, there's another course over here, but I'm like, does that just mean we could have gone a different path?
Does it just take us like 360? That's my question.
No.
Okay.
Because I think it would probably, if anything, it would take us like maybe like Series X instead.
Yeah,
it's
possibly so.
That's an Xbox.
No, I know.
Well, see, I know that. Never mind.
Yeah. Conclude your train of thought now. Thank you.
Just thinking about it, just being like, is misogyny still funny? Thinking about it.
Is misogyny still in or not?
Check. Can you are you asking dumb stories from our childhood, or just someone's childhood we know about? Like, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I love dumb stories of childhood.
I stopped walking a second before you did, and you died. I didn't. I realized what was happening just like a second earlier.
Rain, is it? Nope. Don't get wet.
Ooh, acid rain. Oh, it's a different color now.
Acid rain.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, wait,
now it's
shit.
Your
Okay.
turn. Your turn.
You know what?
Wait. Let's hang out under the umbrella for a second here.
Umbrella? Resident Evil?
Yeah.
We'll go right.
Right. Which Resident Evil is Lady Dimitrescu in?
That's 8. Probably
Dude,
my second favorite or favorite. It's really good.
I thought it was 4. So I get
4
the
also
remake.
has some stuff. I like 4 a lot too.
Well, okay.
Unexpected igloo umbrellas, Mio.
I don't need to open that can of worms.
They're not. Never mind.
I grew up playing the original 4 a lot, so I had a lot of nostalgia for it already.
Uh-huh.
I do think it's a really good game though.
It is fun. It is a good time.
It doesn't have any like doesn't have any baddies, unfortunately. Well, it's got one.
That's what it... Who's the baddie in that one?
Ada Wong.
Oh, yeah, of course. I thought you meant like monster baddies.
There aren't, unfortunately, no monster baddies. Also, I love 8. It's crazy that Lady D is the first villain.
She's the first?
Yeah.
I thought she would be at least like the 4th tier, like, like...
All of the marketing would lead you to believe that. Oh, come on. Do we want to wait and see when it passes again?
Let's just wait for the next one.
So it's going to be your turn.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Shame.
It's not happening.
Shame.
First of all, the shame is in the teammate that leaves behind their other teammate.
I would never. Let's wait for the next one. All right, go.
Go.
Sizzling.
I almost pressed the wrong key, dude. Sizzling. Dude, we have some coworkers in the UK. One of them is incredibly sassy. Yes, we do.
Do we?
We do.
Well, my female friends. Oh, sorry. I'll let you finish.
Sorry. No. You can read the story.
One of my female friends who liked females, hell yeah, and had a crush on a mutual friend, once went on an MSN Messenger with a new email posing as a guy, added some friend, and friend started flirting with this girl. Damn. Again, it just keeps happening. Like everyone keeps going through the same experience of making fake shit.
The anonymity of the internet I guess just leads children to want to catfish.
I'm just waiting for one of these stories. And it's like, well, my friend made a WoW character. I'm like, yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to hear. Catfishing through WoW.
You know what's crazy is how there's people today that still play WoW. Like, I just thought that would have stayed like, you know?
Do you know who we know that plays WoW? Jason Donovan still plays WoW a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way. Dude.
I think we gotta... I guess I can do it first.
Yeah.
So I knew that was there, which is why I was kind of waiting for you to go.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm on the other side now, though, so I can help.
I don't know if you can. Oh, you can. There we
Hey.
go. Thank you. Hey.
Speaking of that, my best friend met his wife on WoW, and my niece met her boyfriend on I think that's probably Valorant, but for a second I was
Valorant,
like,
yeah.
Conquered?
All right.
What? They met in like a
the
week?
5 seconds that it was live?
I'm like, that's crazy.
It must have been a love at first sight connection. Because there was no other connection to speak of on that game.
I don't know if it counts as dumb story, but I remember this one kid tried to fix the swing at the old playground by sliding in the chain on the seat, and once he swung, it snapped back off. Too bad I don't really remember the guy's name, but I remember that. It's crazy. Couldn't be me.
So you gotta put it so that it gets all 3 of them, but I don't know what we get out of that. Okay, that's all. I guess that's all there was to it. That's all.
Autocorrect sucks the big one? I mean, at least it's big. What?
Slops it.
Slops it. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, brothers.
My, I think I don't know if you met in person, but my, one of my coworkers, Bill, is a big, hell yeah, brother kind of guy, and it's infectious. So, like, it's just really fun to be like, hell yeah, brother. It's just such a good.
Hell yeah, brother. It's just a classic.
It really is. He brought it back into my vernacular, and I'm very grateful for it.
Okay. Would you even say hell yeah, brother to that?
I would say hell yeah, brother to that. Now, when I say brother, it is unisex. I don't know the details on why. It is though.
It is. I agree with you.
Just because I think hell yeah sister doesn't hit the same way.
Avoid every
It's
laser.
a little bit different. Different sounds, different mouthfeel.
Now, hell yeah envy could still work. I think. I can't describe why.
B. It's got the B too.
I think you're right. Hell yeah envy. Yeah, it still works. I think.
Yeah.
This place is actually quite impressive, Neo. A bit grim, but still.
Catfishing. I remember my used-to-be friend Gab told one of her friends got
Zoe?
badly catfished when he found out the girl he was with wasn't 18. She was like 14.
Ah!
Eject! Eject!
Exit.
Do you really believe that? I do.
It's crazy that your friend was chatting with a cop.
We try to hide it, something always seeps through.
Hit that Law and Order theme
That's the
song.
beauty of it.
Dun, 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 dun. Created by Dick
You
Wolf.
seem to be going through a rough patch up in the real world, but
Do you think Law and Order would be
It's not all
as
bad,
successful if his name was Cockwolf?
isn't that how you realized something fishy was going on?
Would it be more successful is the question.
I would say Drake, and I just saw you go.
Let's just say that I've seen enough medical stuff and people being wired into machines for a lifetime.
Well, I'm glad you came into mine and gave us a chance to
Sorry,
fight
haven't
for
they
our
been like
ideas.
being pissed at each other like this entire time?
Well, we're halfway through the game now, so they had to move that along.
Here we go again.
I guess so. For the plot.
Take it down.
Wait, why are there 2?
Two?
Oh no, there's 2 of them.
Why are there 2? Oh no, there's 2 of them. Yeah, you got there.
I'm dying.
Inside or outside?
Inside out.
Yeah, back off.
Now,
Shooting, Zoe.
the problem with this game is that my brain is broken, and I'm like, oh, 2 people having an adventure together, they better kiss at the end. Like,
I just think this too. I mean, we set this up in the beginning, I think.
I just think that like Enemies to Lovers is a great story, and the fact that a lot of people don't embrace it or embrace it in the most like way possible is just,
Yeah.
you know, I just want more.
I agree. And we as a society need to capitalize more on enemies to lovers.
That's why, Mr. President, with this bill,
That That would always be my campaign. It would be enemies to lovers, number 1. Number 2, a Chili's on every corner.
Yeah, Chile. Like, I feel like that's enough of a campaign. You could get the whole political spectrum there.
You know, yeah, that's it. That's all we need.
And that's really what it's all about, folks. So donate today to fund our campaign. A Chili's in every corner, enemies for lovers across the globe.
What is happening with this one? Hold on, let me think.
Take your time.
Yeah. Yes. Ah. Don't shoot me, please.
This is distracting.
What do I do here?
So as a platform god, this wasn't really that difficult for me,
get it.
but I think, oh, okay, there we go. See, all you need is for me to start sounding smug. It's like, I have to proceed or he's gonna sound like this forever. So I have to.
Yep, that's true. I think a lot of things in life get done by spite, and you just gotta remember that.
A lot of people don't agree with me when, like, they go through something and they're like, man, I hope this works. And then I'm just like, I actually hope you fail. I'm like, I'm not doing it because I want you to fail. I'm doing it because you need adversity.
A little bit of a pushback.
The source of the
pushing
ultimate
back
weapon
the other
is on
way
the top
harder.
floor.
Or whatever.
Okay.
Ah!
Ruh-roh.
That was scary.
Oh, I see now.
It's quite far.
Yeah, but Mio, you have to believe in our friendship.
But Mio!
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 Mio, my sister, Peppa Pig.
That's what I was gonna say. So we have this, we have like British coworkers, and like, I have two British stories today. We have British coworkers.
Is that the story?
Sometimes.
Okay.
No, this is a separate thing. Sometimes, and I don't know if anybody else does this, I will on occasion, to fill the silence and soothe my incredibly awkward heart, do a little bit of an accent to transition myself between sentences. And I don't get where are you going?
There's another one over here.
Okay. Maybe I'll hang out on this one. Okay, I died.
I keep getting like the prompt for it, but like a second too late.
Can I climb this? I can. And so I find myself like, whenever we have like a British person in the room, I try not to do it. I try to just like, you know, be myself on the off chance that I sound like a complete rube and idiot. But today I couldn't help myself and I said blood, like, you know, like that. Because we were talking about blood. And I was caught in 4K. He was like, did you just say blood with a British accent? And I thought I was about to get fucked up by like the British mafia.
Sorry.
I've heard that exists.
Did he say, did you just say bro with a British accent, bruv? Is that what they sounded like? Because that's crazy.
Yeah, it's actually almost exactly like that. No, not at all like that. He's more of like the high, because isn't the British accent like class driven?
What's crazy with the British accent is I think there's like 4 different variants, despite Britain not being that big.
Yeah.
There's Northern, that's the low class one. There's I quite think that we should do this. That's the more posh one. That's the if you can reference Posh Spice, that's how she would talk. And then there's Scouse, which is kind of like as far as I can tell. There's Welsh, which is imagine English if it didn't have any vowels.
Yes.
And then there's and then I think there's like 1 or 2 more.
One second. These look like the Dune popcorn buckets.
Oh, they kind of do. And they have the same like toxic fume coming out of it after someone used it for a while.
I wasn't gonna say, but it's like you knew what I was thinking, so I just made me feel seen.
Yeah, I'm also a little fucked up. You're right. And isn't that what friendship's all about?
Ain't it so? Anyways, I wasn't killed by the British Mafia this time. But
well, no, because it's not Tuesday, ain't it? So
it was not Tuesday in it. In fact, I was complimented, which I still am not sure if that's pure sarcasm or not, but we'll see. Caught 4K.
We used to have a project manager. I know, right? Why would I need a project manager? I do everything myself.
I know. You don't. Who needs those guys?
We used to have a project manager, and first of all, his online like account, like you know how you have a name that you use in like all your online accounts, something like that. His was big plates, and I was like, what does this mean? But like I didn't ask for like a really long time. But then when I finally asked, I found out what it was. Apparently the dude is like 6'8" and has giant feet. So big plates was just because he's tall.
I'm sorry. How in the world was plates gonna equate to feet?
I think from what I think what it was is that one of his friends gave him the nickname. And he was like, all right. Or I guess for him it would have been like, all right then. Because he was also British.
Oh, what's that? Yeah.
I do think that's rad. I think that's a great name for a tall guy. His big plates. But also, I can't describe why. Big plates, the vibes of that name are off.
It unsettles me. Like, it makes me... It just deeply unsettles me. Like, it reminds me of the 90s a bit.
I think... Oh, maybe you have to... I'm not sure. I can't hit any of yours from there. Yeah. Do you think Monsters Inc. was an analogy for capitalism?
I've never thought of it that way, but it could be.
Like, you know, good working conditions, aka laughs, produce even more output than bad working conditions, aka screams.
Perhaps so.
Chat, let's ruminate on this.
Chat, let's can we hold space for this, please?
Can someone take the minutes on this, please?
I gotcha.
What are we doing here?
What were we made for?
Who put us in this earth?
What do you see over there? You just see a red thing?
Yeah.
I see a blue thing.
So there's this red one in the middle.
Can we do anything with these cube things besides shoot them?
I mean, they explode.
I've been wondering if we can... Well... Oh, you could put a bomb on one of these, and then it could ride it all the way here. And then you could activate it. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, but it has to go through... Yeah. It won't pass through the barrier. Shit.
Almost.
I think that one's there still.
There you go. I'll let you know when.
Yeah, I can just watch your screen.
Okay. Well, now. Yay!
Yo, we're so fucking smart.
Genius.
That's good, because we look pretty bad after the portal streams.
We needed this win.
Those went for a while. Nice.
My other, not specifically British story, but perhaps European-related story of the day. I have a team. My team is named after a moon. The moon is named Europa. I don't like this name. This name irritates me on levels I cannot describe.
Interesting. Say more about that.
Yeah. So to elaborate, it's from my predecessor, who I'm not a fan of, and so I wanted to rename them for the longest time, and there's an opportunity coming up to rename them, and what are we doing here?
Oh, okay. It's just like Portal again.
Yeah, it's just like Portal again. And so I want to rename them. So I'm trying to convince them to name themselves after another moon, Juno, because that is clearly the more superior name. But in order to convince them of this, they were like, I had to have a conversation with them, and I was like, they were like, why don't you like the name Europa? And I didn't know what to say, so I was just like, because I'm proud to be an American. And then
Because I'm proud to be an American. Or at least I know I'm free. Hey, little brother, what's up? This is not the new Digimon. That doesn't have a release date yet.
Test chamber breached.
Test chamber? This is gonna get rowdy.
How rowdy exactly?
Also, Bree, that's my little brother. Who I think is older than you, which feels crazy.
In real life?
Yeah.
Hi, brother in real life. Or
Is this-
sorry,
is
Earl
this-
as the kids say.
Is this Monster Hunter Wilds? Yeah, you nailed it.
Monster Hunter- Yeah,
Yeah, Earl.
Earl, you know this.
It's crazy. My brother, actually, I was gonna say you're 27, but that's not right. You're about to turn 29, so you're 28 right now. That feels weird. I'm used to my brother being the youngest person in the room.
Time
I'm going through
goes
it. Right
on.
now. Are you sure? Because I thought this was Adamfall. You've been playing that. Isn't that good? Isn't that just like?
Are you gonna pick it up, Nick?
Isn't that we have Fallout at home?
It's like Fallout but British, which I'm not into.
You were there when I was born. That's true. I was.
Were
I
you
don't.
really there?
I wasn't in the room, but I held him pretty early.
You're nearby. You were at the vending machine, weren't you?
I don't. I mean, I was like 3.5. I don't know where I was.
If I was, I'm just saying, if I was a 3.5-year-old and my siblings being born, I would be at the vending machine.
I think what was more likely is I was with a babysitter, and then when the birth was completed, they brought me in.
When it was all done.
Yeah, it's not as Fallout as I thought, but it's refreshing. Oh, that's good. I think one of our friends, Becca, already beat it, so it's not that long.
I was surprised when she said it wasn't that long. I kind of expected more from it.
She
but
was
it
like
sounds
100%ing it
it's
too.
not- I expected it to be more like open world from what she was saying, but it sounds like it's not.
That's a shame. Is this Black Ops 6? You know, you're gonna run out of games eventually. I'll wait.
So what are we? I mean, I kind of get it, but
I think I get it. So if you blast that shield open and then also launch me, I can go in there.
we had to cooperate.
Whoa!
Activated.
Now I think I did the same thing.
Whee! I don't get the whole swinging thing though. We're not using that mechanic that much, but I would like to.
I think it's just for vibes.
Yay!
Is this Donkey Kong Bonanza? That actually looks pretty fun.
I've heard DK things are happening.
The new game has like destructible, like the entire environment is destructible, and that shit looks rad as hell.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
They did make him look weird. They like fucked with his face. He doesn't look right anymore. He looks like someone drew Donkey Kong from memory, which is
Oh shit.
weird.
I haven't seen a photo. Chat, who's picking up the Switch 2?
Day one.
Day one.
It's not even that I think it looks that good, but I am like, my biggest problem with the Switch is that it's old.
Yeah, dude.
And it runs like shit. And the Switch 2
Oh my
seems
God,
like it
it's
doesn't
really
run like
bad.
shit, so
Where
I
are
was
you?
kind of hoping that I'll try and go on your side.
I was
Or wait,
trying
I
to
think
get-
we're already on the same side. No, we're not. Okay.
No way.
It's expensive, so I'm waiting. I got bad news. You think it's expensive now? It's only gonna get worse.
Hey,
Oh, I see. Hold on. Yeah!
let's do it. Boom. Do this one too.
We're not to.
Oh no, it's
shit.
hiding! It's loafing!
Oh, it's so demure.
It's so to be a survival.
Make what go
Pop,
pop?
pop.
Pop,
Make your ass
pop.
go pop.
Bree, have you seen all of Community? You seem like you might have.
Yes, I have seen all of Community multiple times.
Yes. I lived on Community.
I love Community.
That show is
Who's
so
your favorite
fucking good.
Community member?
It's tough because there's so many good ones. Can we start outside of the main cast?
Sure.
I think. Well, that doesn't make it easier either. I think I like Professor Duncan a lot. I think John Oliver's very funny. I like Magnitude. Pop.
Pop Pop's pretty serious, yeah.
I think Leonard's pretty good. Of like,
Leonard, yeah.
just like, always has a great moment.
Yeah, he does. So
I
funny.
haven't watched Abbott Elementary. I've heard it gives similar vibes.
I love Abbott Elementary too. I've just started watching it. It's not too late.
I tried to watch the first episode and I got like halfway through it and I was like, I don't know about this. Which is not enough to like judge a show. Like I admit that. Like it's fine.
Especially the pilot.
So who's your favorite outside of the cast?
So the Dean is really high on my list. He's
Dean is
hilarious.
really good.
Dean has some like
Dean,
some, like,
Dean,
favorite
Dean.
moments. Yeah, like when he makes Jeff sing like "Kiss My Rose."
Yes.
When he starts all the fucking ice cream, fucking sexual tension with the goddamn the other school president,
Yeah.
dude. So funny, so funny.
Professor Chang is pretty good, but I think he's a little too wacky.
I like Chang for who he is.
I like him in smaller doses. Like I like him in some
Yeah.
episodes, but sometimes they use him too much.
Out. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think this is I'm trying to think of the other side characters. I mean, shout out to like Annie's boobs. Also
That's pretty good. Annie's boobs are pretty good. Big fan of Annie's boobs. I think honestly, Annie's boobs really kind of like elevate the show a little bit. I think.
Always has a lot of energy to it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people started watching the show because of Annie's boobs, and it's like a reason that a lot of them stuck around with it. But it's just a joke they would make in the show. Like I can't. Like,
This is exactly the type of joke they would make in the show. The criminology professor at the late state of the game, state of the show.
I forget who the guy from The Wire, right?
I don't know who he is.
Is that the guy?
Yeah.
Is that the guy who's? Or no, that was the biology. I was gonna say, he's the one who's like, what happened to Legos? You know what I'm talking about. That's one of the best scenes, specifically because nobody answers him.
Or Todd too, pretty funny.
Todd is good. I like Subway as well.
Oh. Subway! Oh my god, that whole thing, dude.
So, I can't believe they brought it back. Frankie, later seasons, but she's
Frankie's
really
great.
good. She's a very good balance to the rest of the team. I can't figure out how to get
It's
up
not her fault. I don't know anything.
I heard she has one of my favorite quotes from the entire series. You stupid little. I shouldn't say it, but also you're just so stupid, just so dumb, but just so. It's just like it's very good. I'm trying to think of who else. All right, for main cast.
You first.
I do like Jeff.
Really?
It's bad, but I do like him.
It's okay to like him, but I'm impressed that he's your favorite.
I don't know if he's my favorite though. It's just like the problem is I love them all so much that it's hard. I think probably Troy. I think Troy is probably my favorite.
Troy's really great.
Troy has a lot of great moments. Who's yours?
I think Annie's my favorite, followed by Abed.
Annie is not my favorite.
I can't relate. I love her.
Well, that brings us
She
to
can
the.
do real wrong.
That brings me to the most important next question. OTP.
OTP. OT3. Abed, Troy, and Annie. Duh.
As a throuple.
Yes, dude, it's the most obvious. I feel like it's the most inherent canon, like, throuple in the world.
Well, here's my only problem with that. You can't do that because a whole part of
Why?
Annie's growth is that she can't be going after Troy. Like,
But, like,
hold on, well, get on that jump pad.
If I had to cut out Troy, I could live with that because Annie and Abed's chemistry was so good in that one paintball episode.
I can see that.
That one was really fucking good. I literally rewatch all the paintball episodes all the time because they're some of my favorite community episodes.
That just means that Dan Harmon hates you. Let me get on the jump pad. Launch it.
Yo, what are we doing, dude?
I think we gotta get high enough to hit him on the top there.
Can we give him a chance?
Oh yeah, that's absolutely what we're supposed to do here. Because they give you like a... They like slow down time and everything as you do that. Who else?
Well, okay. You give me the OTP now.
Hold on. Alright, so that's your OTP?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, God.
Where's that checkpoint?
I don't know. A little too far for comfort, I think.
Okay, we're fine. Let's go red. This is boring, and I'm okay with that. I actually think that Jeff and Britta are a perfect match for each other. And
Oh my God.
it's like, I think they make the most sense because they're both fucking insane.
That
for
part
different-
I will
different
agree with you on.
reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta get back to you.
Alright. I would agree with that, specifically because you think about that one episode where it's like, I'm on fire.
You're doing great. Yeah.
You think about that one episode where they all took the psych evaluation test and they all came out completely insane?
Yes. It was very good.
That was a really good one. Yeah, so I would agree with you on that front. It's kind of like...
I think that I like Annie, I like all the characters still, but I think that Jeff and Annie was a very strange pairing.
That was what... I think... I know why they did it from, like, a meta perspective. Oh, this would be you.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Like, from a meta perspective, like, I can see the gag, but, like, it also could get old really fast, and you're just like, oh, Lord, Jesus Christ.
I think that's the thing for me, is, like, it went way too long. Like...
It's like, haha,
but then they kept it going for, like, multiple seasons. It's
but, like, that was... But it also gave us, like, the best gag ever, which was the gravity gag.
Was the gravity one again?
The one where it's like, oh, what has been going on between us all year? And then they play Sarah Bareilles' Gravity between, like, Fierce and Abed.
Just showing that it works no matter, like, who you use it on?
Yeah, exactly. Alright, I'm back.
You got this. Yeah.
You're free.
We beat Metal Gear.
I also do want to call out Emily Prentice and Criminal Minds. Would agree with that. That's one of the reasons I was really excited for Frankie, because I love Criminal Minds.
I've never seen an episode of Criminal Minds.
You don't have to.
I kind of got that impression.
It's for me.
It's for you. It's for me?
It's for me. And that guy.
For a second, I was like, it's rude to call someone in my chat that guy. I'm like, oh, it's literally his name, so that's fair.
I named it appropriately. Ew.
I'm trying to think of what else. I have a better thing. We should see the Community movie together when it comes out.
You know it's never coming out.
It's gonna come out.
6 seasons of the movie.
They literally were talking about how they're finally starting filming on it.
They say this all the time.
I know, but it's also always Donald Glover's fault because he's too famous.
It's so funny.
Oh, do we both need to be on this?
I don't know. What's it doing?
You gotta hop on top
Is that
of it.
helping? Oh.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Hold on. Oh, fuck. My bad. Do it again.
Once it starts, now you gotta jump on it again.
Okay, now what? Fire!
We're shooting its brain.
It's like a zombie.
Ooh, pretty colors.
Ooh, colors.
Looks like a Beat Saber.
Oh yeah, it does, dude. My meta. So, what was your favorite Community episode or trope? Because it's all tropes.
I definitely have a favorite episode, and it sucks because I can't remember right now. Did I get your invite to Black Ops 6? I didn't. Thanks, brother.
What is fucking happening right now? Oh my god. I fell in the lava.
Help me, I fell in the lava. You can't. You can't fall in the lava. You can't. You simply can't.
Neo, you can't fall in the lava.
Mio, the lava's a representation of your trauma. Mio.
Neo, please. Stop being traumatized.
Mio, please. You simply can't. Jack, you can't. Uh-oh.
I hate this boss. What are we doing here?
We're shooting it. The Glee episode. The Glee episode is really good.
That's so funny.
Oh,
I
think
have the Glee episode, and then they have the reference to the Glee episode, which is two different things.
I think it might be the Christmas episode of season 2, because it gets so real. The
one in Abed's Claymation Adventure?
Yeah, and then it just gets really dark. I like the ones where it gets dark, because I'm a big fan of comedy that gets really serious, because that's like the best case scenario because like you're so attached to these characters because of all the comedy, and then so like when anything happens to them, it like hits so much harder. Essentially, the entire premise of the Yakuza series.
We love that. Oh.
Yep.
I'm coming.
We gotta mount it again.
I'm coming.
It's for zombies? Yeah, Mark, I don't know if you noticed. I'm a little preoccupied right now. Silly head, meow.
Oh, you silly head. You silly goose. Alright, top 10. Sorry, not top 10. Your top 2 white people slang.
It is what it is.
Oh, that's a good one.
And living the dream.
Oh.
I would also accept Another Day in Paradise. And I would also accept, gee, I don't know.
These are great because these are the ones that they say when they're like incredibly distressed, like when they're in trouble.
When they're like on the verge of like bankruptcy, homelessness, they'll be like, living the dream. Watch It Buster is really good.
Watch It Buster is wild. That's like a white boy off the leash right there.
Yeah, can't see anything surviving that.
Newsflash, pal. I like these.
Newsflash, pal is like, this dude is about to fight you with everything he has. Like,
this dude is gonna throw the fuck down with his skinny little arms, dude. Yeah.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
Besides crazy.
Maybe we. No, not that way.
Oh, there's a ladder here.
There's a ladder.
What a thrill.
There is a ladder. That's not a ladder.
Nope, not that one. This is this is not related to what you're doing right now, but I understand how you might see it that way if I bring it up, which is why I'm prefacing it with this. But what I was gonna say is, how do you feel about yellow paint in games?
I feel like
there's very clear not to say it's not involved like in current events, but I actually am pro yellow paint because I'm like, listen, I have played enough older games where you're just running in circles because you don't know where to go because some dipshit thought he was good at game design and wasn't. I just like made like a crack in the wall or something like that. So like, I really am a big fan of just like, hey, here's where you go. It's fine.
So you're not talking about literal yellow paint?
I just mean like markers in like games that are like, hey, over here, stupid.
Yeah, I'm pro that as well. You're here to have fun. Sometimes you're not here to think.
Also, and you know, I'm not gonna say that there's any like particular instance of this, but like sometimes, you know, when people playing games, it's they're not like in their highest focused state of mind, and sometimes you don't need to like try and figure out the puzzle of getting out of the small room. Sometimes you just want to keep playing.
So, yeah, no, I'm with you. It's like, you know, people are just here for a good time, and maybe
have fun about it. See you, Mark. Mark, we're gonna get lunch soon.
What? Oh.
Sorry. Yeah, I agree.
Anyway,
You're here for fun.
I just got confused. It's okay.
We're here for fun. Why do we have to make this whole production?
It's like game development is not about production.
Well, it depends.
That's a smooth trick.
Watch It Buster is one I frequently used term with the 50-year-old men at work. He left, so I can say this now. My brother works for a legal brothel. That's not true.
Oh.
It's not true.
What kind of broths they serve there?
It's a varied clientele.
Okay.
Mostly lonely people.
Like spinach soups and stuff, or?
What did you think I said? Oh, I get it.
said
Soup, right.
Brothel.
Right. You're right. That's exactly what I meant. Yes.
Would a legal brothel be like I heard there's like a soup place near you guys. I forgot what it's called. Soup kitchen. That's not it.
I mean, yeah, that or No, I guess it would
Soup
just be that,
City.
huh?
Soup City.
I think it's called Soup's Done.
No.
Why are there fish here?
I don't know. I'm really excited though, because what if we can become Swedish fish?
Oh, that'd be so good.
I want to be Swedish fish.
Because then we could be like, nice, nice fish.
That's how Swedish people talk.
Yeah.
Hey, that looks out of place.
I was there.
Do you want to hear my my Swedish accent?
Yeah, sure.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm sorry, I'm not done yet. Y'all come back now. And so it's just that. I think that's really nails the entire Swedish aesthetic. Just so much built up.
The Swedes are cold people. Halloween!
Ooh. Oh wait, so we weren't supposed to go this way.
Minigame. That's great. I don't know if you know this. I am actually Swedish.
That true?
Yeah, that's actually true. I was there last summer.
Oh. I'm the kind of white that I'm like, hey, where are we from? And then depending on which
Some
family
people
member
just
I
go-
ask, they just give me a different answer.
They just kind of shrug a little.
I
And
think
that's the bad thing. That's what you don't want, because you know what that usually means is British. So
it's not that, thank God. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if they were real?
Get to see this one.
I know. Thank God these have just been like vague hallucinations of imaginary people in my
They're
head.
only in medieval times.
Oh, that's true. They do stay relegated there.
So my grandfather is like, you are 100%
It's a
Italian.
very old
I'm like,
idea
okay.
of mine. Should I be worried?
And then from my
And I can't
other side of the
show you.
family, there's just no data. But I think they're also like, I think the consensus I heard was half Italian. So I'm theoretically 75% Italian. And I just think that like it'd be really cool if someone told that to my beard. I think that'd be really nice because every single person I've ever met is like,
Pretty.
must be Irish.
Behold, the
No,
moon market.
literally no.
Creatures great
Like,
and
but
small come to sell their wares
sure.
and to have a good time.
And what are we here for?
That's fair.
Apart from all
That's
the
fair.
nice
I
So-
did think that when I first saw your
Like
beard.
everyone does. Like I get it.
Rescue magical
If you actually look at it up close, and this is not a joke, my beard I think has 5 different colors in it. Two of them.
Maybe. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
2 of them are obvious. We have like a red auburn. I get it. It's fine. Cat.
There's a cat.
Yay!
I want to pet the pussy.
Right.
So the other
And
part is
your
there's some
cover
white
onto me?
in my beard at this point. I'm getting older. It's fine. There is some black, like just pure jet black beard hairs, and I'm like, if you guys could be more prominent and show up to the fucking party, that'd be great. And then there's some actual brown hairs, and then there's also inexplicably blonde hairs in my beard, and I'm like, what is fucking happening? I don't understand why I have a multicolored beard. And then I looked into it, and genuinely, this is not a joke. It's like a northeastern thing. Like people in the northeast area, there's like tend to have like different colors in their beard, or like have a like reddish beard, even if their hair is
We
brown.
need to find those 3 little
Wait.
rascals, and
Northeastern, like
together they
of
will
the
form
U.S. or just like
Of the
like,
U.S.
I suppose that makes
That's
sense.
interesting.
It's
And
very
remember
strange.
to have fun while
I
we
would have
search.
never thought that. Like, what about it? You know, oh, look, these mole people.
Ooh.
Wait, you want to wear some hats?
Can we have breath? Oh, I slipped in the snail trail.
Oh, where are you?
Sorry,
I'll
I'm.
help you.
There's so much. I'm just.
Where did you even fall down?
I'm-
Oh my god. Oh, is this you?
You know what? Just for that, I'm coming
Come
for
and
it.
get me.
I'm
Come and get me.
coming for you.
Come and get me.
I'm gonna get there.
Any last words?
Damn. Gary, no! I spawned in the fucking
I
trail.
feel the need for speed.
You should run through the trail real quick.
Giving Fast and Furious right now. Da, 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 da. I just stole a balloon from this mall.
Can I interest you in? Wait, I want this balloon now.
I want all the balloons.
Oh wait, I wonder if we can start floating.
We could give it to him and make him float away.
Yes.
Let's do it together.
Hit. You gotta hit triangle now. Okay, well that's not. I feel like that's not the answer.
I think he can only hold one.
I definitely gave him like 4.
I don't think so. Rob that motherfucker. How are our balloons? You have a peppermint balloon and I have a kitty balloon.
We've entered the fetish territory.
Oh, that's not good.
Well,
That's not good at all.
this feels mildly problematic.
Maybe getting on the snail will help. It
Oh.
did. That was concerning. Just a bit.
Why are the moles making so much noise? They're all just going like wee 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 wow wow wow.
Hey, look, it's Potionomics.
Oh my god, wait, you're making a potion?
Yeah.
This is gonna sell
they
for
have-
so much.
They have ingredients.
I see.
You happy with yourself?
That
Happy
was
with what you've done here?
legitimately funny. Yes, because the way you flopped on the ground was so fucking funny.
Meow! Meow! Meow, please! You can't! You simply can't! Meow!
Oh, rain terror over this place.
Why can't I make one?
I think it's yours is ready already.
It's empty.
No? Hold on.
Okay.
There's an ingredients list.
Oh,
here.
there
Did you
is.
Use all the right ingredients?
I don't know. Hold on.
What did you do
Let's.
so far?
I can't put anything into it.
How odd. You positive?
I think it was broken when I got here.
That's awkward.
Yeah, how's it feel?
I didn't even see it coming. That's what was crazy.
Nice dodge.
Call of Duty? Modern Warfare?
I have been replaying Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the first one, so Call of Duty 4, because I was trying to get the trophies in it, and I got to the final level, and there's like a hallway that is just like, you're on a timer, you have to beat it in a certain amount of time, but like all the enemies are just like entrenched, and I was slowly losing my mind, and I was like, this sucks, I hate this. This is not fun.
Oh lord. That's not good.
I have to finish it eventually.
Come here.
What did you just do?
Come right here. Oh wait, wait.
Okay. That has to be a
Love
wins! Meow! I was gonna say, if you didn't get up, I know a surefire way to get you to get up. Oh, I can move. Great.
Oh yay!
Alright, ready? Okay, can you turn me into a chair again?
I don't know. I don't really have control over that. This is exactly what I think you would be if you were an animal.
A fish?
Yeah, this kind of fish specifically.
I don't think that's true. I don't think I'd be a perch.
Enjoy that. I think you should stay that way.
Yeah. I didn't know you could affect the NPCs. You're actually gone mad with power, I think.
What's that? I will rule over this kingdom.
I think. What is the worst thing you could say if someone turned you into a chair and then you sat on them? I think there's two things. I think the second worst thing you could say would be. And I think the only thing that's worse is. So, that's my tier list for worst thing to say if you were turned into a chair and then someone sat on you.
I think Billie Eilish has a song about that.
Does she? Makes sense. She's always ahead of it.
Yeah. Or under it.
What?
What?
Billie Eilish have a song about eating pussy? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I should listen to Billie Eilish.
You should listen.
Doesn't Chaperone have one too?
Yes, that one's a good one too. It's a classic. An instant classic, I might say.
I'm trying to unroll this ball of yarn. I think I'm going cat
Dang.
mode.
I think we're going a little feral cat mode over here. It looks, you've got it pretty small. You're almost there.
I did it. Nothing happens. Now I feel regretful. Chat, checking in. How we doing? Nobody said anything in a while, and if you all left, that's fair. We're just kind of vibing.
We're enjoying life. We're live life, breathe air. I know somehow.
All right, let's try and solve this, actually.
What is there to solve?
Real quick, can you see how I run?
Yeah.
Fucking Naruto running almost.
She's got all her arms extended for that.
Mio, it's my Nindo, my ninja way.
Mio, don't you know it reduces air resistance?
Mio, come back to Hidden Leaf Village, Mio.
Oh,
After it.
Mio, please. Just like that little blonde boy lost his friend, we can't do this. Baba Yaga.
Freaky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Baba Yaga.
I thought you meant the Babadook.
No, Baba Yaga.
Oh, I see. Hold on. These moles
little
are
mole.
very annoying. Like they're very cute looking, but then when you hear them, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I think their noises are so cute.
I'm here to report that no one is in chat anymore. That's fair. I'm wondering what specific. Oh no, there's Howl's here. Baba Yaga's chicken house, neat. What the fuck is Baba Yaga?
Baba Yaga's I believe she's a legend or a folk tale. But basically, it's like a house with like legs. But I think she's a witch also. I forgot. I'm
Interesting.
not really good with folk.
Is it like a
lore.
Ghibli thing?
No, it's like a real life thing.
Russian witch? Oh, that makes sense.
Baba Yaga.
Isn't that also what they call John Wick and John Wick 2 and John Wick 3
Yeah.
and John Wick 4?
Yeah, you remember this. I also never really quite understood that connection, but
This is also time for me to admit I've never seen a Ghibli movie.
that's okay. I honestly hadn't seen them until I became an adult either.
I think I want to see them. I just haven't like taken the time to do it.
Chest.
It's
Oh yeah, hey,
really-
hey, do you want? You know what? I'll do it. It seems more in character for me to do it. Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought it was gonna eat me.
Let's bring it back to the castle gate.
It's a mimic, so I thought it was gonna like chomp me.
Oh. Yippee!
Hip hip hooray!
Huzzah!
Yeah. You can
little
find
freak.
paw prints on the floor to track the
Oh! Hey, this guy was this was the dad in the other
There
game.
you go.
cats. Huh?
He opened the door. There he is.
To go.
Oh, it was him. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Super cute.
Where's the mom? Oh, I think we talked about this already. Do you kind of feel like? I think we did talk about this. They shouldn't have gotten back together.
Yes, I 1000% feel like they shouldn't have gotten back together.
That felt really forced, and I feel like it's almost as forced as these two becoming friends.
Yes, it was very EA core in my opinion.
They're coworkers at best.
Yeah, indeed. Oh look, these are little ghost moles. We're in a cemetery! Yay! My favorite!
I don't know how to respond to that. Now, here's a question for you. You like cemeteries? Big fan. Oh, I get it. It's yep.
Rest here, weary traveler. Great adventures lie ahead.
Did you know that Dark Souls exists?
Yes. I was curious if that's what this was.
That's the
when I
level
saw
of
the
joke that
font.
this is. It's-
Hey guys, hey kids, Dark Souls? Am I right?
Am I right, fellow kids?
Am I right, guys?
Was that the
Dark
only thing
Souls.
over here?
There might be more. I think this is just an Easter egg.
That's fair.
You know, I'm kind of jealous that they live in a world where their developers have enough time to code in Easter eggs, though.
I can't. I'm not gonna say anything. I need you to come back.
Oh, where'd you go? Oh no, Mio.
I thought they were just like invisible, but it turns out they don't materialize unless you're like near.
Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you for not abandoning me. Thank you, Mio. I like how you keep saying "Oh Mio" and you're Mio.
I'm Mio, but Mio's the superior name. We don't even know what Fiction's name is.
Well, it's fiction.
Look at the
We don't need
size
another name.
of that. Oh, there's the little spirit fellow.
Oh! Oh my god, so cute! Oh my god, it reminds me of My Little Kitty.
This feels like one of those levels that you would play if your cats were in the room, they would be freaking the fuck out. Ah! Meow, meow. Do you ever go up to your cat when it's sleeping and you accidentally wake them and they give you a little meow? Like the little
Yes.
like little bloop?
So cute.
It's very good.
All right, let's get back to the gate.
Sorry, I'm locked in right now.
Are
Oh,
you?
did you need to do anything?
Are you locked in?
Am I
'Cause
done
I'm
playing the
seeing a
harp?
lot of failing prompts
Well,
there.
I'm gonna be honest. I forget what keys WASD should be on.
What?
Anyways,
How do you? How do you forget what? I don't understand.
it doesn't. I don't think about it. It's just not intuitive to me.
You're the only person who thinks the WASD doesn't make sense for PC.
I mean, it makes sense. I
A
just
lone
can't
woman against the
think
world.
Directionally against my.
You know what's really easy when they're just like face buttons on the controller.
Yeah, that is easy. What do I do here?
Nothing. I got the
Hang out?
cat already.
Oh.
I didn't know if you wanted to get
Yay,
near the sleeping kitty, so
I
I'm just
do
gonna
want to
let you
get
vibe.
near
Also,
gonna
just to prove
snuggle.
I was better because I haven't missed a single fucking note, so you know.
Meow, meow, meow. Alright, you can let her wake up now. It does sound like a real cat, though.
It does. It probably was a real cat.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. That's another one of those great Dusty Cat jokes.
Say Dusty.
Zesty.
I was like, that's so cruel.
Dusty. No, that's so mean. Can I make potions again? Or no?
Send me your finest
can-
wares.
This is a good minigame level. Alright, this is the last one, right?
I think so.
I,
I
love
kinda-
the little ghost.
I do like that they just kind of like letting you vibe.
Hey, don't run away!
Yeah, are you like more into these like kind of free roaming spots or like the more like fast paced action ones?
I think having both is good. I think I prefer the fast-paced ones because we do them and then they're over. But I don't think it's like a bad thing. Like I think it's fun. I think they should be allowed to get married. What?
Yeah, I agree with it.
I do think that fiction's levels kind of smell their own farts a little bit. I don't know how else to describe it. Just like, no, this is mine.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I agree. They have that feeling of like pretentiousness.
They
attached to
really
them.
do. And like, I feel like they aren't. This is also me. You can do the eyes
No.
though.
Fine. I'll do the ears.
Yes.
You can't take the ears from me.
I would never dream. I have no dreams in this life.
Because you are fiction.
Because I live my dreams.
Live your dream.
You know what game I was thinking about starting the other night?
What's that?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, no way. I thought you would have played it by now.
I haven't. I keep putting it off because other games keep coming out.
Oh,
But no other games have been coming out that like I've been like really absorbed into. So I'm like, I think now's a good time.
yeah, I mean, hey, you're not waiting on anything, right? So you might as well. You got a couple months before anything
That
super
came out
crazy
kinda
happens,
pretty.
right?
I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
work is going to pick up for me fairly quickly. Beyond that,
No, but like, that just means you need some more extra ways to de-stress after.
that's true.
No, she's being crushed.
How dare you?
You get stuck in there.
No!
I'm going to kill this goddamn mushroom.
Look at this fucking asshole.
So I will
Stupid
say,
fucking
speaking of
mustache.
Dark Souls again, they have mushroom enemies who kind of look like this, but they have like the smaller ones who look like kind of how you expect them to, and then they have bigger ones, and they're the same thing. They're just like they're literally the same character model, but like a little bit bigger and a little bit taller. and they have like blood soaked around their like feet and hands, and it's so creepy.
That is
It's
so
just like,
cool.
oh, this cute little thing you have, it would fucking murder you in an instant.
Just so you know. Just so you're absolutely clear.
Mm-hmm. You proud of yourself here?
I love that you made the heart.
Can I say something that I think happened? I'm not making this up. I didn't know I was making a heart. I was just kind of rolling around in this, but what I will say is, right before this section, I did just text my partner. I don't know if something happened. I just texted my partner, so I'm like, I don't know if like there's some
You're
subconscious at work here, but I was not
Embodying.
paying attention to what I was making. Can you
I
can you
just
explain
think-
yourself?
No, I don't feel like I have to. I mean, that's just TTP. We all know about TTP.
TTP?
Time to penis.
Oh, okay. I'm just the only thing I'm gonna say is I just feel like I don't know. I think you can maybe be more generous.
I'm adding some detail to yours right now.
You are. Hold on. I can read you this. And then a little bit of Good. Good. All right. And now, out of fairness, hold on. I need your help here.
Okay.
Can I get? Yeah, yeah. I think
I
yeah,
got you.
yeah.
Life is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Can we real quick?
America.
Can we just let me just right there. There we go. Okay. Yes. America, America. This country 'tis of thee. Also, trans rights because the colors.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to follow up with. Is like, you know, the colors that we chose too. Wonderful choices.
I'm proud of the work
I mean,
we've done today.
They had to know. They had to know.
You guys need to put grass on those fields? I disagree. I think it's fine if you leave them trimmed.
You know, they say green lawns are in the past anyways. It's all about the wild flora.
Do they say that? Because that'd be great.
They do say that.
All right. I'm only erasing it just to leave this moment.
Do we have the moment?
We need to leave it as a moment.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. Good.
That was special.
I like that we were on the same page. I didn't even need to say anything. You saw the general shape and you were like, aye, aye, Captain. I know where this is going.
I'm on it. I'm on this.
I'm on it, Chief.
Anything I can do.
Ooh.
Let's bounce.
Anything? Any collectibles? Oh, the
Yeah,
cat.
where can we go? Oh my god, little baby!
I gotta get a cat. Or a tattoo. I should get one or the other.
I feel
Or
you
both.
on both of those choices. Also, okay, what kind of tattoo would you get?
Well, you know those drawings we just did?
Yeah. Something like that, huh?
like that, but with like excruciating detail.
Right. So, anatomically,
One more time?
anatomically,
Close. 90% there. One more time?
Anatomically.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm saying it correctly.
Are you sure?
Look, just leave me alone. I'm gonna send these cum bubbles.
Okay. Why does it taste like pineapple?
Someone's been working hard.
This person's eating too much sugar.
Or maybe they just care. I
Oh,
don't
it tastes like asparagus. Yeah, like just excruciatingly anatomically correct.
Where on your body would you get
I
that?
think my chest.
Where?
No, for actual tattoo. So, there are. Look at you can give them multiple. Oh no, you can only give them one. Okay. Can I? Hold on, wait. What happens if one person has all of them? Can I take yours real quick?
Yeah. Oh, here, you can take it from me. Yeah.
This is disappointing.
You have all of them?
Yeah, I think so.
No. There's some here. Oh, can you even?
No,
use these?
I don't think you can grab those ones.
Bummer.
Finally.
So I would probably get some like obscure symbols from like Digimon or something because they're colorful. You only really understand what they are if you've like seen it. So like you could just pass it as just like a design. Like I've given a lot of thought about this, and also like it would make the people watching my content go fucking feral. So like
It would be like a verification symbol, like
Yes.
on your
By
body.
the way, I thought
Yeah.
you didn't like cats.
What? I love cats. It was only the Ice King who was a menace to society.
that's a retcon.
That is Oricon. That's insane.
That is
I
two
can't
different
believe she's
people who had
gaslit.
ideas and then put them in the same game.
Gaslit.
Girl boss. We're not gatekeeping because we're opening the gate.
Indeed. There's no barriers for us.
But yeah, I'd probably get some nerdy fucking tattoos.
Whoa.
I think that'd be really cool.
I do think I want color.
was
That's the big thing for me. Is I want
unexpected.
like very colorful tattoos.
Cozy.
So,
Right?
multicolor, not just like
and my sister
because the
Ellen
symbols in
used to love
Digimon,
making
I don't know
these on
how
rainy days.
varied they are in
I
color,
gotta give
but
it to you.
I can
This is a legit
hold on.
pillow for Zoe.
I think if you see them, you'll be
Our
like,
favourite thing to
actually,
do in here was to
not a bad
create
idea.
Exciting adventures
Okay.
and whimsical stories, and then imagine they were happening right outside our fort.
Whew, do you think Fiction's sister's dead?
This into a finished story, though.
Jesus Christ.
Sounds like this was
Yes.
the spot where you're interested in writing first
Okay.
started.
But I think she died of like a
Guess
car
it
accident.
was. Never thought of it like that.
I'm gonna put it in our Discord. Also, chat. You
dig
probably
a
can't
map.
see Bree right now, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
We should get going though.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think Bree is frozen on my screen, but she's not actually frozen.
Okay. Now where were we?
Right. The source of the toxin is this way.
Oh, these are sick.
That's what I'm saying, and I think they're like obscure enough where like it's fine. You could just be like, there's some cool symbols.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a sleeve of like I think all of them because it'd be really colorful.
It would. So you would keep each color as is that the original color?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I really yeah.
I think I would do that. I would maybe start with like two of them, like the blue and the orange one, I think.
Those are good. That's a good color combo pairing too.
But I'm like deciding if I want to split them and do like, or maybe if I want to fiction them, maybe I don't know. I'm not sure. No, I mean if I want to split them across two arms or put them all on one arm, I think is where I'm at.
That's a good point. And you're thinking like I'm guessing you mean from the top down, like from the shoulder. Like,
I think I would actually start with the forearm and then work my way up.
Oh, okay.
Because I tend to let my forearms out a lot because they're large and they get warm. So so I think I would like do that because they'd be the most on display. Because I'm like, if I'm getting a tattoo, like I'd like them to be on display. Like
Yes.
we are talking tattoos. Welcome back, little brother. I was thinking about how I think I might be getting close to maybe wanting to get some. That or a cat. I'd like to get both, but I gotta start with one. You wanna go through the red gate? Nope. Left. There we go. Just got a new one on Saturday.
I think we need to split
Wasn't
up.
feeling Adam Fall. I'm sorry to hear that. You have a bunch, don't you? How many do you have now? Five now? Damn.
The goose. I forgot.
I've heard the same story, which is the first one is the one that takes the longest to get. Then you get them pretty rapidly after that. What'd you get? What's your newest one? What are you getting on Sunday?
Can you do it again? Sorry.
Yes.
Thank you.
You don't have Snapchat? That's true. I uninstalled it.
Uninstall.
You a Snapchat user? See, then I'm not alone.
There's a specific type of person on Snapchat right now.
What does that mean?
Just means what it means.
I know, but I don't know what it means. I need to figure it out.
It is what it is.
My culture is not your costume.
And that's all you're gonna get out of me, Busta.
Probably nothing. I hope.
But it's funny because I'll get a text alert that someone sent me a Snapchat. And I'll be like, well, I don't know what you want me to do about it. It's uninstalled. Like this seems like someone else's problem.
I hate those notification things.
Aim up, aim up, aim up, aim up. We gotta shoot still.
What?
We're not done with the puzzle.
What? Oh. I thought I was in a cage, so I thought it was done.
Well, the goal was to get out of the cage. Coming out of my cage.
Oh god. When I was in Boston and we went to Hong Kong.
We didn't even talk about this. We met in person.
Yeah.
I don't think we told
that.
the stream that.
It was just a natural. I just feel like it was so natural. It's like, oh yeah, you know, just our silly lives. Let me say this, and then I'll tell everybody what I thought of meeting you for the first time.
Okay.
I
feel like we have to be synced on this.
We just got a line real quick here.
There we go.
So real quick, at the karaoke bar we went to after you had gone already, it was a very Bostonian experience where like it was full of white college kids, and
I thought you were gonna say white people, and I'm like, fair.
And what happened was it was like you could submit a song to sing, right?
That's how karaoke works, yeah.
Yeah, and it was in front of the whole bar. And so they would call up people for that. And for over an hour we were there. And they submitted, I kid you not, no less than 10 songs from the movie Creed. It was the most horrible.
No, hold on, wait. I think there's a miscommunication here. Do you mean the band Creed?
I don't know if it's the movie or the band.
Well, the movie
is
the sixth Rocky movie. It's not really like. It's not. It's a little too specific. So Creed is the band that goes, "Can you take me higher?"
Yup. That fucking song.
They are a Christian rock group, I believe. Okay, so what you need to do is aim at the red gate.
Sorry, I'm just really mad thinking about Creed again.
That's fair and a reasonable reaction to Creed. That is funny. That like the white dudes kept going Creed.
It was the most fucking irritating thing in the world. I was like, where are the girls? Can the girls save us right now?
Average
Please.
Average karaoke experience in Boston.
Dude. I thought it would be like a karaoke room, so I wasn't prepared to be like exposed to the public like
I'm
that.
like more comfortable with the karaoke room, even though I don't want to do karaoke.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather the
Well,
room if
for
we're
fun.
gonna do it.
Because you also get to chill on a couch, you guys are ordering food, like it's a whole fun thing.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. So anyways, back to what I was...
Shit. How did you get through that?
I don't know.
Fair.
It's hard.
I'm coming out. Oh,
Oh.
I want the world to know.
So I met Nick for the first time.
That happened.
Let me tell you, Nick. It was a beautiful moment because it was so exciting. We were all running late because of a work emergency. That we were all part of the work emergency.
Hold on. When we say all, someone
Nick
was there
on
first.
time with his beautiful and wonderful partner. Nick was there on time.
True.
Thank God. And they were wonderful people to me, and they're so tall, so confirmed. I will now.
It does genuinely takes a big person to give up the bit. Like, so I appreciate
A literal
that.
big person. Yep.
That was
So I was very impressed with the height, with the kindness and the punctuality, and the goodness of company. Nick's a great person to hang out with. You would not believe it, but he is.
What?
In fact, a nice and wonderful person to hang out with.
Just because I don't like hanging out with people doesn't mean I'm bad at it.
You're like, yeah, I maxed that skill out like ages ago.
It's just that I filled the skill tree, so now there's nothing left for me to do there.
Yeah, there's,
It's on the devs to add more, to patch some more ability.
Yeah, I got you. So it was a good time, and we all had dinner at a really fun restaurant. Did you guys like the restaurant? I don't know if I got to ask.
I think it was good. Yeah. I wasn't like I got to eat every meal for the rest of my life here or anything like that.
Yeah,
it was fine.
It was a vibe, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean the vibe was very good.
The vibe was excellent. It was just some of the greatest people you could hang out with, so why not? Now, what is happening here?
Something with this ball.
I think that you put the bomb on the ball. Is that possible?
I can do that, but I don't know how to move the ball. Maybe I do this real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah.
Oh, now I get it though. We both got to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
This is fun. Ready?
This is good. That's rad.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good. Tight trigger. Is that like code for something?
Can I just say the amount of disturbing... I'll save that for another time.
Hmm?
Did you have fun meeting me, Nick? Did I fight you? What happened?
Did you fight me? What do you mean?
As previously thought would happen.
I mean, it was a real worry.
That's pretty cool. Let's go me.
Okay, wait, but okay. There we go. Bree was lovely. She was very kind. She was very nice. She was. I know I'm copying her a little bit here, but she was also very tall. So I understand where she came from now.
True things.
But she was a delight to spend time with. And my partner loved her. Thought she was great. And she was like, yeah, that's someone I want to be friends with. And you know what, chat? I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, that had like How I Met Your Mother type like tone.
Oh,
Total I'm sorry. I know we both hate that show. To be clear, we both hate that show.
I think it's one of the best shows to shit on because there are some people who have not figured out it's bad yet, and it's like a shock to them every time I bring it up.
They're like, what? You don't like How I Met Your Mother?
I watched it so much in high school. How could it be bad?
I'm surprised for you. But your partner was lovely. I am excited, potentially, maybe to join their run club.
Oh, let's get out of doxing areas. Yes.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I think that's fine. I just want to say, oh, my alarm going off. Ah. Sorry, it's 8 p.m. alarm.
It's 8 p.m. alarm. Oh my god, it's 8 p.m.
Well, for me. For you, it's not.
Well, in my heart, it's definitely like that.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what that is? It's a hearty hell yeah, brother.
That's a hearty hell yeah. What are we...
Oh.
How fascinating. The aim is a little rough.
Average mouse and keyboard user.
Okay, that's true. That is true. Yep. Oh no! Oh no!
I do like that they were like, what if we made them look like Mega Man? And then they were like, what's the natural conclusion of this level? A Mega Man level?
Perfect.
Ah.
That one's blue, so it's for you.
Well, I got rid of it. Now it's red. Which means it's dead. Let's get it! Ah. I don't know if awooing at it's gonna help.
Ow.
Help. This one has like 1 health.
Oh, I got crushed.
You did get it though, so I appreciate that.
Crushed between two mechs, am I right? Average Friday night.
Yo, let's go!
Let's hear it. We're an average Friday night.
I want to be between their saw blades.
And nothing gets the heart more pumping.
Their run cycle when you're aiming up is pretty funny.
That's a good one.
Interesting.
I thought we wouldn't die because we both did it.
Okay, that'll cause it. Mark, I just got this picture you sent me. That is pretty sick. He has a giant eye on his entire, not forearm. What's the other arm? Upper arm?
Bicep?
Yeah, but like on the other underside.
Oh, that's cool.
It
I
is
love
neat.
it. Ah! Ah! So
you
when
got
would
two.
you?
When would I?
When would you get a tattoo? Do you
I
think?
mean, you have to schedule it, I guess, but
That's true.
I don't
Is there
feel-
something to commit to?
financially strong enough to do it yet.
That's fair, because it can be expensive.
It's also just like I'm very pragmatic with a lot of my purchases, which you wouldn't seem it wouldn't feel like it, but I am. So like it's hard for me to be like to invest in something like that because I'm like, well, there's no tangible benefit to it. It's just I think it would look good.
Yeah, I'm with you right there.
It's hard to
'cause I feel
rationalize
like,
it.
It's not like a maintenance thing either. It's just like a bonus.
Yeah. That's what I could say. If I get a really good bonus from WB, that might be what I can spend it on sometime.
Yeah. Oh, god damn. Look at him. You just smacked the shit out of me.
Now, humanoid robots. Are those hear me outs?
I think so. Wouldn't you?
Wouldn't I?
Wouldn't you agree?
I mean, I think I'm looking for different equipment on a robot than you are.
Well,
Or, yeah.
well, I thought you just meant like conceptually. Aren't they hear me out?
I mean,
And I'm like,
conceptually.
yeah.
Well, here's where I'm at. Is to hear me out if I'm like, they're almost human. What's there to hear out? Like,
No, I don't. There's some people who are real sticklers about this kind of thing, though. So
I wouldn't want to
you gotta
upset them.
remember. What?
I wouldn't want to accept them. Like, they'll be like, a true hear me out is only if it's like a monster.
No. I mean, on the opposite side of the spectrum, like there are people who really wouldn't go for a robot even if they were humanoid looking.
They haven't watched or played enough sci-fi.
I'm saying this.
Seen a lot of
but
sexy robots.
That's why I think that this for you.
This for me?
This for you. That's why I think that it's still a hear me out. Because there's normies.
Fair.
What is this for?
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like Portal.
Not too far. Okay. Phew.
Ah.
I think I did nail that. Oh.
What?
What do I do
Did
about
that just
that?
appear? For fun?
Why did it appear?
I don't know. Let's try that again. Oh. What in the world? You just have to do it really fast?
I don't think that's right. That seems too much like brute forcing. Okay, if you can make that movement, then we can just, I think we can just go further.
What do you mean?
So
Like,
I'm just
do
gonna,
it fast?
yep. There we go.
There you go. That's sick. Okay, we did it.
You know why? Because we're fucking gamers.
We're gamers. We know how to game.
We're gamers. Hold on, let me do my best gamer impression real quick. Tango's coming on the left side. Yeah, I got them. They're coming up. Can you go around? Every commercial showing like a gaming product. It's like, here at Gamers, we believe.
Here, hold on.
That does
I
remind.
got
Have you ever seen the
Oh,
what is it? Bully Squad? What was the? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Police
There was
Squad.
a service that tried to market itself where if someone is bullying you or hazing you in a video game, you can call them and they'll like join your game and then like play better than the person so that they can't bully you.
I've never
I
heard
can't remember what
of
it's
such a
called.
thing.
I think it was Bully Squad. But it was like very, very funny to me because I'm just like, first of all, you don't act that fast. There's no way you do. And second of all, like, it's so cringe.
That is so funny. No, I mean, I feel like the principle of it is nice and all, but it has such like a early 2000s type of innocence to it.
We can dash
Jump.
up, yeah, and jump. We can do both. We can go straight up Donkey Kong on their asses.
DK.
Donkey Kong.
Great work, sir.
Donkey Kong. That song gets stuck in my head.
A natural born killer.
Hey, are we rave lighting?
Who knew?
Wait. That's my rave.
Perfect.
Did you like it?
I did. I felt like the light show was wonderful.
So if you think it's perfect, then I guess you gave it a rave review. Bree, I guess you gave it a rave review.
Peace, love, unity, and respect, brother.
Thanks.
Claire.
Yo, it's a fucking Metal Gear. Me when I see any robot.
Ah! Ah!
Oh, we can shoot this.
How many overseers do we have to fight? Why do they all have the same name?
Why do you need more than one overseer?
I'm just, yeah. At that point, is it just like the over?
Is there like an
overseer?
associate and assistant overseer as well?
How do they interact?
Is there a senior overseer? Is there an executive overseer?
Who's your manager overseer?
Which one does the most? Is it surprisingly the assistant overseer? Ah, shit.
Oh no! You're doing it. We're doing it, boss.
We're doing it well.
Yes, sir.
Ah!
You can
Bad,
do it.
It's bad timing. It's right after I said doing it well.
This turtle's kind of mad, though. Don't I? Woo! Now, what are we supposed to do about this whole thing?
Shoot it.
That's
You
it.
can land on top of it. Fuck.
Nice.
I didn't know that was a one-hit kill.
Pokemon, gotta catch
Catch 'em
'em
all.
all.
It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend.
Pokemon. Did you and I
Also
discuss
true.
like how do you pronounce Pokemon?
I go back and forth. I think I default to Pokemon, but I know it's supposed to be Pokemon. But who has the time?
It's a whole other accent syllable.
Actually, it's the funniest thing is that Pokemon is just Pocket Monster in Japanese. Like, it's literally directly translates to Pocket Monster. Just like Digimon translates to Digital Monster. Like, it's which I find very funny because like they came out at a time where like localization was like I would say bad. So like it's funny that they were basically just like fuck it, just keep the name.
This is what we're calling it.
There's an alternate reality where every single time in the Pokemon games or anime, instead of saying Pokemon, they say Pocket Monster. And I think that's funny.
Yes. Indeed. It's just out there, along with Ash Ketchum's real dad, Mr. Mime. As we all know.
So we all recognize the absolute sexual tension that Mr. Mime and Ash's mom had. I'm not saying it should be there, but it was.
No, he was packaged.
You mean he was packaged?
You know what I mean.
I think we're Googling different things.
No, I think that he was packaged. Like,
You
You
think
know.
so what you're telling me, and just to make sure I got this right, to confirm, you're saying he had that schmeat? Is this what you're saying in front of the class?
That's what I'm theorizing.
It
Well,
would
I
explain a
think it will-
lot. Help, please.
Oh god, I didn't know. I got you. Whoa, look at this fucking log. Gee.
Mr. Mime's penis. Yo, look at how big this one is. We're gonna die
I'm
because
not
you're
gonna
laughing
make
about
it.
Mr. Mime's penis.
He's slogging it, dude. It's even in his colors, dude. Do you think? Okay.
He's
do you think
dragging on
Mr.
the fucking
Mime's
floor.
penis- do you think Mr. Mime's penis is red or blue?
It's a good question. I think it's pink.
Do you think it's flesh colored?
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna say something much worse. Do you think Mr. Mime has pubes?
No, because he doesn't. Well, do you think the things on his head are like hair? Are they made of like whatever the hair tech? fiber is?
Doing?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yes. I think that his pubes look exactly like, they look exactly the same down there.
They're like little, like, pointy spikes.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah. One on each side.
What?
Or do you think Mr. Mime's supposed to be balding? And so it's just like a full on, like.
The dolphin?
Yeah. Chat, feel free to jump in on any time about this.
I don't think they want to.
Cowards.
What are we supposed to fucking do here?
I don't know, because the shield's not doing anything. And I can't seem to. Oh, do we have to, like, pick him up? Yes.
I picked up this one.
Yeah, that's
But I
what-
don't get what criteria you need to pick it up.
Maybe you just. Oh, I think you just shoot it enough.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
I'm on fire again.
Sometimes I just, like, overthink the mechanics.
At least you don't oversee them.
Oh, hey. Well, it's okay. I mean, it's not that bad. I don't Mr. Mime it.
Dude. Dying.
Oh, I can pick up yours, too. Ah, fuck.
Oh, you can? It's not
Don't die,
exclusive.
don't die, don't die.
Okay, it's okay, we lived.
Barely.
We survived!
Um, it's like they knew you were looking down at your phone.
I know!
I don't even blame you.
Okay. So what's your Flappy Bird?
How?
What's not clicking?
Break, please. Flappy Bird, you jump between things, and that time they were just solid walls.
They were just raised that you had to be careful of, that's all.
I guess. What's your highest score in Flappy Bird?
I can't even remember what the score average
I think mine was like 137.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
I think that was probably really good.
Sounds fantastic. Sounds like you really know how to flop those birds.
Yeah. There's one thing you need to know about me, is that when it comes to birds... Oh, the answer is not to just jump in the acid? Interesting.
Surely that. Okay. I guess we hang out here.
Well, thankfully he's not moving up.
Oh, no, that would be
shit.
crazy. He's right behind us, isn't he?
He's, right behind me, isn't he?
Okay, there's tables.
Well,
Quick, shoot the pinwheel.
we're gonna rancor him. Oh, never mind. That's way less fun. Okay, well, then what the fuck was the point?
You wasted my time. You wasted my bullets.
Ah!
I'm trying. Okay, I'm alive.
He does kind of look like a turtle. He's got a turtle head.
Yes. He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy.
He wasn't good enough for
Love
her.
her.
Now he's a superstar, jamming on his guitar. It does make you think. Why do you have to go and make things so complicated?
I love Avril.
It's the only Avril I know. That, and I know that the current Avril Lavigne is a stand-in. The real Avril Lavigne died in the early 2000s, and that the new one is an imposter.
As we all know.
Wow, brutal.
As we're all
You're quite
familiar
the
with.
gunslinger, Zoe.
Do you want to know my favorite Avril Lavigne thing?
Oh, I
Yeah,
get it
sure.
now.
What's up?
You're a
She
true
sung a
gunslinger,
cover
aren't you?
of a
Westerns?
Nickelback song
No.
for the credits
Are you
of
sure?
of
Pick
one
up
of the
your
One
eye.
Piece movies. A movie,
That's so obscure.
a movie that did not come out in English.
That is so obscure.
It's insane. I don't know how it happened, and it's so funny to me. She sang a cover, a Nickelback cover. She sang for the credits of a One Piece
Didn't realize
movie.
the gunslinging details
Had
snuck
nothing to
away
do with the
in
movie. It was just completely
I like it.
Just
Was it
dropped in there.
Japanese?
No, she sang in English.
No,
In
good?
the Japanese dub.
Was it good?
Yeah, she's a good singer.
I'm dead.
I
You were
gotta
like,
try-
that's exactly what this needs.
I gotta see if I can find it.
We're sorry.
We make this joke once a stream. I feel like we reference specifically that line of High School Musical.
But it's such a good line and it fits everywhere.
Oh, speaking of Flappy Bird,
Don't forget to dash. Turbo boost.
just saying jargon right now.
You're just
Turbo boost.
No. Turbo. You don't even know about the nitrous. The Nas. What?
Oh, I see. You know what's very funny? We Anthem now.
What do you mean Anthem?
The most commercially successful video game of all time, Anthem.
Over there,
about
Zoe.
This is Anthem. It's just jetpacks
This
and
is
shooting.
Anthem?
Yeah, this is what Anthem was.
I don't even know a single thing about Anthem other than how much of a failure it was.
I worked at GameStop when Anthem was releasing,
No.
which is when I first learned about conflicts of interest. Because my boss was like, you gotta get those pre-orders up. You should be trying to sell Anthem. I was like, boss, I don't know what to tell you here, but I've seen the footage of Anthem. This shit looks bad. And he said, it doesn't matter. We just have to sell it. And I was like, I don't know if I can ever trust a word you say again. That's
Why
an
did he say that? Was he like a EA spy or something?
No, he just like, he was a GameStop worker. So he was like, you know, we just gotta sell shit. Doesn't matter what the product is, we just gotta sell it. And I'm like, I don't know if I can trust you anymore.
You're like, do the gamers have no self-respect?
I mean,
That's what I hear
yes,
you
there was a
asking.
lot of people who picked up the expensive versions of Anthem, and I was like, I don't know what to tell you, brother. If you didn't watch the footage, if you knew enough to watch that, like, you saw Anthem and were like, this looks cool, and then did not follow up with it, that's your own fault, man. I don't know.
It was a dark and stormy night. Too cliche. Once upon a time. Yes.
This
not
is
better.
a bit that Nier
Once
Replicant
upon a
did better.
time, there were two heroes.
Nier Replicant is, Nier in general is a very good series because they do a lot of fun things with game
Forest.
mechanics.
Yes.
The third area of Nier, which is an action-adventure game, is just a text adventure.
That's cool.
And it's just like so funny to like do that.
All of a sudden,
The balls to do that. Also, this is pretty
call
good.
to adventure.
This is very stylish.
Oh no!
I
have
love this
terrible
aesthetic.
news. Our prince has been captured.
A prince. Okay. Please be another cat.
The duo took action as fast as they could.
Oh, I was looking at you for a second.
Oh yeah?
It's hard to see the character differences right now.
Well, I'm a little more shaded in.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh!
Enemies.
Ice King.
Our heroes need a weapon. Ooh, how about swords?
Fuck yeah. That's cool.
It's the sword button.
No,
Oh, there we go.
swords have been done. Ooh, they could wield nunchucks.
No, please leave us with the... No. I did use nunchucks growing up, by the way. I do know how to use them.
Sorry, what?
I know
Sorry.
how to use nunchucks.
Sorry, what?
I know how to use nunchucks.
You trained with nunchucks when you were younger?
I trained with nunchucks when I was a kid.
You don't want to give any more detail? You're just like...
I don't
just-
understand.
Just dropping it? And just... When was the last time you used nunchucks?
When I was like 12, dude.
Okay, so you've given up the style.
I've given up the way of the blade, yes.
Well, not the blade. That's specifically not the blade.
I'm sorry, the barrel,
The barrel.
if you want to call it that. I'm not quite sure what else you would call it.
Nunchucks don't really fit, do they? Oh, bows are cooler.
No, please, I'm not a long-range person.
Why is she
We need
annotating
new enemies. How
like
about
this?
the birds? Pew pew!
Oh, those birds are sick.
So cool. There is a bridge that
No,
must be
we're really
crossed.
stuck with the bows.
But
That's a bummer.
a cyclops is guarding.
You got smashed.
That didn't feel fair, and not in a
You
fun
must
way.
Solve my riddles 3. First, what is brown?
Stick!
Keep
A
shooting
stick! A stick!
No.
I know this one.
No, this is all too violent.
All too violent. What's with her version of violence?
Okay, let's try again.
Do you think her parents fought?
No idea.
Maybe after her sister
Do we
died.
really need
Jesus
two heroes? What if?
Likely.
What if instead there was a noble steed?
Horsey!
Yes.
Horsey! Horsey!
One of them could be a horse.
Yes! We're so back!
Yippee!
Whoopee! This is as it was meant to be.
Are you a you're into horses, right?
Look at my camera.
What does it say? I just saw the picture.
What horses teach us? A picture book about lessons by horses.
Oh boy.
My dad.
So you are a certified horse girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't kill me.
A good story needs a misty mountain.
Do you like my face? My little horsey face?
Oh, no horse.
Oh
In
no!
game?
Climb.
Yeah, in game there was a little stick face.
That's cute.
It was really cute.
A tricky
What is this
climb
fucking Bennett Foddy all of a sudden? Can we relax? Yeah, what did I do wrong there? Oh, that's what. Sorry, I don't know what that was.
Smash!
I don't know either.
Yikes! Try not to fall.
Damn it,
What is
lady.
this? Every Uncharted game ever? Oh, that thing you were climbing on broke apart. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, man.
Oh no, you shouldn't have done that.
Riveting
Fuck you.
gameplay.
You made me do this.
That's the Naughty Dog special. How could you do this? Bro, you made me do this to progress. What do you mean? Like, I didn't have another option.
Lord.
Ouch!
Naughty Dog be like, don't you feel bad for killing those people? I'm like, I had to kill them to progress the
killed those
game.
people.
Bro, like, you made me do this.
You killed those
Oh
people.
dear, the mountain has become far too steep for our heroes to climb. Surely the goats of the mountain will lend a hoof.
Oh my
Yay,
god.
goats! Now we're good. Now we're getting somewhere.
Carla sent me a video today. That was, there was 2 goats in a living room. Oh, gotta go fast. Fuck
The Sonic
off.
reference.
There's so many references to this game where like, hey, do you know this game? I'm like, yeah, man. Like, it's one of the most popular games of all time. Yes, I know it. Anyway, Carla sent me a video of 2 goats, just like there was an open fireplace and both goats tried to go into the fireplace.
Yay!
And I was like, what are they doing? Get them out. And they got them out of there. But I was like, why do they yearn for the fireplace? I don't understand.
Our
Never heard
heroes
of such a
enter
thing,
the
too.
cave. Spikes! Ouch!
Goats, typically I don't associate with wanting to catch on fire.
Well, you know, the devil imagery must have come from somewhere.
Maybe. I just thought that was bad press.
At rest, they need better
We
PR.
reach the bottom of the
Yeah.
cave. Everything goes dark.
Oh man.
Riveting.
Darkness. Very scary.
I'm very scared. Very scared.
Mio, hold my hands. I'm scared.
Mio! I'm scared, Mio.
Mio!
Mio, isn't this so spooky?
Mio, please stop. Mio, you simply can't.
We're so mean.
The cave
I'm not gonna have
is
any
a
British
very
viewers after
dangerous
this.
place. Filled with bats. Our heroes may need bows after all.
Aww. Blarg. No. Oof.
Sorry, Zubat.
I love Zubat. Underrated
What is
Pokemon.
Zubat is pretty cool.
A mighty gate!
Oh yay.
Help me!
That's the
Help
1,000-year door.
me!
Kill him. Kill him.
Prince is tied up,
Kill him.
but
Oh,
something
I was looking at the wrong
has
person
captured
again.
the prince.
He's getting in the way of our of Mio and
crab.
Cleo's love.
Or
Mio
a
and
duck.
Cleo.
Oh, let's go with the crab. Or the duck.
I'm good with a crab.
Okay, let's go with crab.
Of course, a giant enemy crab appears.
Wonderful.
Jesus Christ. My biggest worry is that to avoid criticism, you could kind of just be like, yeah, but it's supposed to be from the point of view of 2 like kind of hacky writers, and I'm like, that doesn't excuse you.
Stop! Actually, I guess a crab isn't very intimidating.
Oh, I like it.
Maybe something else.
I liked it. Are you just...
Well, I was gonna say, when there's more than one of them, they get a little more
The
scary.
big duck appears.
Ooh, that's a kind of wrinkly looking death
Why is
face.
it so wrinkly?
It kind of looks like a dick.
It's scrot.
Ew.
Mio. Do you think Mio doesn't have parental trauma and instead she's just like, not Mio, other ones, fiction. Do you think the fiction is just like horribly repressed?
I think fiction is definitely
She is
horribly
British. It's kind of par for the course.
Just fuck this guy up, dude.
That would be a really good end to a movie if it like went along this like basic path. If they just straight up killed the person they came to like save, then they're like, all right, let's go, lesbians.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh man, he's stuck with us.
Hold on, turn around.
Bummer. Okay. Close your eyes, sweet prince. Okay. Into the donut.
Whoa,
This is fascinating.
this is neat. There should be a filter in every game.
I'm trying to figure out if this guy's dead or not. I don't know, man.
Crab.
Crab!
It's gone. I don't know what happened to it. It's gone.
No, don't run! No! Alright, I'm gonna drown this motherfucker.
I don't think it's working.
Into the sunset. The music's getting louder. I feel like I'm doing something right.
That must have been it. Are we getting a ship? I think yes. Oh my god, it's gonna become a pirate game.
Yakuza?
Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
We've made it.
Comes first full circle.
It's always been back about Yakuza.
It never has been. Or what? Always has been?
Always has been.
And the two heroes.
Oh, you know what this
now
reminds me of?
champions,
Toem.
set
Which is a very
sail
good game.
And took the prince back home.
It's a good like 3-hour
The
game.
end.
Aww.
What if he came out of it and Mia was like, that fucking sucked?
Was that your attempt to make a children's
I
story?
really think Mio's the better
Successful
writer.
attempt, I'd say.
Yeah.
Huh.
Was that your attempt to make a children's story? A successful attempt, I'd say. Huh.
I love all your ideas.
Scathing.
We did get a save point, by the way, if you want to call it here.
Oh, you want to wrap up? I was going to say, we could try to finish the chapter, but it has been
Well,
going.
I don't know how much farther it is, but we could try to finish it.
I'll leave it up to you. Do you want to keep going or do you want to call it here?
I think if we keep going, we'll have to do another boss fight.
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
We can call it here.
Alright, let's pause here.
Oh, game keeps going. There's just always more games.
What a game. This. I want to check all the chapters that are left.
Oh yeah, can we see how many chapters there are?
I'm checking in the chapter select screen. You could probably look at it on your thing.
Yeah, I'm looking.
We did the Notebook one.
Ryan Gosling?
Do
I
one,
watched The
two,
Notebook like a
three,
couple years ago
four.
for the first time, and I was like, this is the fucking movie people keep creaming their pants over.
I've never seen it.
It's actually like pretty toxic. Like
Oh,
it's about
classic.
it's like people prop it up as like a really romantic movie, and I'm like, the two main characters are incredibly toxic. Like
Yes, dude.
it's like it's
Yep.
aged like milk, I think, and that's funnier. All right, stream. We're gonna wrap up there, I guess. Thank you once again for joining me, Bree. We got maybe one or two more of these to finish.
Thank you for having me. It was a blast, and let's continue to split some more fiction.
Oh, hold on, that's a good point. Let's end the poll.
Oh, let's see the poll.
So it looks like 40% people said split me, daddy, and 60% said I don't want to be real, father. I'm sorry, it was
different outcome.
it said split in half, daddy, specifically. I don't know if that changes things. Stream, it's been fun. I'll see you guys again later. Bye bye.